Right. All right. Now we're live on both and all of these here. We're Periscope, we're Online Media Campus, Android, Roku. I mean, we're on all of them. So just jump on one. You have no excuse. Oh, my goodness. My goodness. My goodness. Can we get that plugged in? Is there a way to get that plugged in? Uh, if we can, we need to get it plugged in because it's about dead, that battery. Hey, everybody. Good afternoon. Good evening to you guys. We're glad that you're here. That's the reason why that we always need to keep our phones charged because we never know when it's going to fail us as far as the studio stuff is concerned. Drives me crazy. Well, a good evening to each and every one of you. I want to welcome you to this Michael Chitwood International Broadcast of America special edition tonight. Let me give you a few instructions. Number one, you do need to invite someone because believe it or not, they do restrict notification coming out to you. So invite someone. Can everybody see me okay on Periscope? Because I'm having to go off my phone, and man, I just looked at it; it's not charged very much. So anyway, we're going to make it through this thing. If I'd have known this, I'd have done it from my house. Listen, a couple of things. Invite someone to come on to this broadcast because it will not be re-aired and it will not be replayed. It's too delicate for us to do that. So make sure that you make loud and clear. Good. Thank you very much for that, John. I appreciate someone giving me an update that. Number two is that you need to invite someone because they will not see this broadcast again. So I'm going to give you a minute to invite as many people as you can now, if you would please. So please invite as many people as you can. Even though it doesn't look the best in the world, I promise you that you will be blessed by this message. It's not really a message, to be honest with you. I mean, this is big time stuff. So if we can get one going, it would be great. Boy, it's amazing how that you've got these hindering spirits. I thought I got rid of all those devils, but I still have a few hindering spirits left. So, is it going to be able to get on there? Because if not, I want to switch everybody to Periscope right now. Okay. She's working hard as she can. Roma and Meredith and all of you over there, just wait. We're getting ready to go. There it is right there. If you'll just raise it up very carefully, don't jitter it and crazy beat. Raise it up and plug it in the bottom. Let me do it. Let me do it. Here we go. Plug it in. Hold on just a minute, everybody. We're getting there. We're getting there. This is just the old timey stuff there. Hold on just a minute. Let me see it. Let me plug it in myself. I'll put it in right there. I know that. Oh, I forgot. We can't stand that thing up now. Yeah, there we go. There we go. Okay. Okay, everybody. We're ready to go. Your plug is at the end, so it's not very. All right. Here we go. Be careful. Be careful. All right. Hello, everybody. Good evening to the Michael Chitwood International Broadcast of America. We're glad that you're with us this evening. I'm glad that you are here. Why don't you take a moment and invite a bunch of people to this broadcast? Why don't you take a few moments? There's a button up there that says invite. Why don't you do that now? And then number two, why don't you take a few moments and say hello to the ones that you know on here? Would that be okay with everybody? If you see somebody that you really know and you like them, and even if you don't like them, why don't you just say hello to them, okay? I want to see you say hello to at least three people, if you would. We do that every week. We say, hey, greet three people, this, that, and so forth. So anyway, greet somebody. I mean, it's good to say hello to somebody. I mean, it's just great. Dr. Martin is here from Washington State, so we're glad that he is with us tonight. Hey, listen, I want to talk to you this evening about accumulating large amounts of wealth. I want to give you a couple of things that I think will help you and bless you. Hi, Donna. Good to see you this evening, by the way. Good to see you. Um, you do understand that life is not happening to you. There's no such thing as life is happening to me or to you. Life is always responding to you. Somebody needs to hear that right now because you've been blaming and finding fault with everything that goes on in your life on life itself. Life is not happening to you. Life is responding to you. Now, one of the biggest challenges that all of us have, and you have them, and I have them, And that is, there's Roma Hamby. Thank you, Roma. She's on. Normally she's working lights and camera and all that kind of stuff, but right now she's not. So she's having to. She can't work anything because everything is out. So what's important about this is that uh, one of the key things of you being all that you can be is that you need to remove these toxic people from your life. Have you ever noticed some people are just like clouds? Have you ever noticed that? And you say, what do you mean by that? Well, when they disappear, you've seen clouds disappear. When it disappears, when they disappear, when they leave and exit your life, it just seems to become a brighter day. Have you noticed that? Maybe it's sad at first, but let me tell you something, buddy. It gets really, really happy once you see that what you had is gone. So it's important for you to understand that these people that are clouds in your life, they're like a cloud hanging over your life, and you don't really know what you've got until the cloud goes. And when the cloud goes, it becomes a brighter day. Now, here's what I want you to do. You need to learn to speak with a conscious uh, mouth, the conscious words. Say only the things that you truly want to experience. Only say the things that you truly want to experience. Do not speak to the things that you do not want in your life. Let me say that again. Do not speak to the things, John. Debbie Booth, my executive broadcast director. Thank you, Debbie, for all that you do for us. 3.5 years now. She's been our executive broadcast director, my executive broadcast director. And most of you guys know her. Most of the ladies know her. Everybody knows her just about. But you don't speak to the things that you don't want. My favorite book says this, and you know it. It says that life and death is in the power of your mouth. So speak good things about what you want. Don't talk about the things that you don't want. Now, let me give you a clue. You need to learn to praise and bless everything in your life. When you're praising and blessing, you are on the highest frequency level of love. Now, I had somebody the other day say, you know, I mean, people will say this and say that, and they say, I'm going to walk in love, but they've got their friends posting bad things about somebody. You're not walking in love. You're a fake. You're totally a big fake, is what you are. You're what we call a floater. You're a floater. And that's listed carefully in my favorite book, your favorite book, that says that people that are double minded are like a ship on a sea, tossed to and fro, not even knowing which way to go. So it's important that you understand this evening that you have to have something to change your life. And here's the good part, you have the power to change your life. Now, you're either going to believe that or you're not. Now, it's important for you to understand with Facebook and Periscope and everything that what you have to do is you have to like something. You should like all of mine. I'm on 55 social media sites now with 8.7 million people that love me. Most of them. There's a few that don't. 59. I just got corrected by our social media executive director. Don't you just love it when these ladies can correct you? So she has the power to correct me because she runs all 59 social media. I mean, we're in Spanish, we're in Portuguese, we're in Russian. I mean, anything you want. I don't think we're in Russian. I just made that up. So you have to understand that you do have the power to change that. Now, if you plan on being anything less than what you're capable of or capable of being, you will probably be unhappy all the days of your life. Because I know, because we've made 1,020, is it 1,029 or 28? 1,029 millionaires, certified millionaires. And it's important for you to understand through this process that many of them came into one of my millionaire boot camps that we used to do, 2 and 3 and 4,000 people. We had 2 and 3 and 4,000 people right here at the Millionaire Boot Camp in March of 2016. We had almost 2,000 people total. So, the place was jammed and packed. We had it running over and full. But they came for a specific reason, ladies and gentlemen. They came because they wanted to change their life. And I want to ask you a question. I need your help on this. How many really want to change your life? If you do, you need to say yes. Type yes on the screen right now. If you really want to change your life, then you need to say yes. And I believe once you start the process of saying yes, that automatically something kicks in right then. That's why that you're doing what you want to. Look at all these great people. Yes, 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 over and over and over and over. People want to change your life. Now, here's what I want to tell you. You have to understand that you need to stop thinking about things so much. You weren't put here to where, I had a lady call me the day at the office. She said, you know what? I haven't slept in a week. I said, how in the world are you functioning? She said, well, when I lie down at night, she says, I have everything to just bombard my mind. Well, I'll tell you what I did. You may not approve of it, but I did. I prayed for her right then. She called me the next day and she said it was the best night's sleep she had, because what I did is I took away all that fear and doubt that was in her mind. You do understand that you have not been given by anybody a spirit of fear, but you've been given a spirit of what? Love, power, and a sound mind. Now, it's important that you understand this. Number 3, don't compare your life to others. Somebody put that on the screen real quickly. Don't compare yourself to others. Who in the world said that you had to look like her? Who in the world said that you had to comb your hair like her? It's okay to do that, but just don't compare yourself. Men, who told you that you had to get a tattoo running up your neck? I hate those things up the neck. I'm not a tattoo fan. You guys know that. I'm not a tattoo fan. There's the Deborah Arch all the way from San Diego. You tell your great husband I said hello, Deborah, and thank you very much for all that you do. I appreciate it very much. She's great, great, great ministry. Been in ministry her whole life. I mean, that's Deborah Arch out in San Diego, California. I'm not a fan of tattoos. But I saw a guy the other day that he said, I think, where was we going? Alexander's. Yeah, I was going to Alexander's, have a meal with a few guys. And he came in and he was talking about dressed nice. I mean, he's dressed nice, had a nice sport coat on, something like this. This sport coat look okay on camera tonight, everybody? I mean, I don't know. I mean, I can't. We're on so many networks. We have so many cameras open tonight. One, two. Oh, you put the fourth one on. Okay. Well, that's good. I don't care. No, it's good. She's great. She does a great job at everything. You do understand that it's important. There's Elizabeth. Good to see you tonight. Um, some of these names it's hard to read, but you do understand that if you have a tattooed dragon running up your neck, you do understand that it's going to be very difficult for you to get a job. I need right now everybody to stop. And if you're in the super heart movement, I want you to give me super hearts right now. I want to see how many I can get right now. I'm going to give you 1 minute. Here we go. Ready? Super hearts now. Let me see what I get. I want to see what I get right now. I don't want regular hearts. I want super hearts. I want to see some super hearts. Dr. Chitwood looks sharp. Well, thank you very much. There goes the super hearts. Look at those babies. Come on, baby. Put those things up. Look at that. Oh, my goodness. I love the super hearts. I don't know if you know this or not. We've had 1,000,003 super hearts with 67 million on connections on Periscope. We're the largest right now. There's one lady that's trying to catch up with me. But what happens is she goes on there with her blouse open and she's showing everything. And so all these people are watching her for some reason. I don't know why. I don't believe a word she's saying, by the way. What other people think of you is none of your business. You know what? I shouldn't have said that about her because I don't even know her intent. So I ask you to forgive me for saying that. And all of you, I apologize. There goes the super hearts. You're in agreement. You wouldn't be putting up the super hearts if you didn't think. First super hearts for Violetta. First super hearts for our state chapter. What other people think about you is none of your business. And stop comparing yourself to others. Let me tell you something. Comparison is a thief of joy. Oh, I'm about to get excited here in just a minute. I've only got 9 minutes left and I'm done. Comparing yourself to others is the major thief of joy. I don't care what anybody says. And let me tell you something else. You need to make peace with your past so that it won't disturb your future. Somebody needs to put this stuff up. I mean, this is stuff that no one's ever heard of. What you need to do is make peace with your past so that it won't disturb your future. Can I get somebody to put that up real quickly? Make peace with. Is that Roma Hamby, first Super Hearts? Well, congratulations to you, Roma. She's standing right in front of me. Say hello real loud.
Hello.
I'm sure they heard that. She's soft spoken. So she's a first. Listen, one small positive thought every morning can change your entire day. No, that's okay. If he's on there, let him stay on. It's okay. Now, let me tell you something important. Let me tell you why a lot of people have never learned. You can't teach someone with a poverty mentality about money and how they can have it. I've stopped trying after years of trying to teach people about money that have a poverty mentality. The first millionaire boot camp that we ever had here, because we didn't have it finished. I mean, we had Patricia Loman, we had um, Patricia Moore, we had Debbie Booth, of course, we had name some of the people that came to the meeting there. I can't remember. Pam from South Carolina. I can't even think of her last name. Gaddis. Pam Gaddis. Yeah, Pam Gaddis. Uh, who else? Who else do you know that came? Violetta, me. You're right. Um, Pam Gaddis. Thank you, Debbie. Pam, she was here. Yeah. Um, so anybody? Rose Fisher was here. Yeah. So we had thousands of people that was here at the ICCM World Renowned Theater because they wanted to change their life. Diana Garcia, yeah. Elizabeth Kutos was here. Miss Beverly Crimshaw was here.
Diana King.
Judy and Gary, who?
Diana King.
Diana King was here. So it's important that you understand. Now, let me tell you the biggest challenge. What I have found, and see if you agree, a lot of people follow everybody on Facebook and Periscope when they go live, and you sit there and you listen to people that's absolutely broke. Ladies and gentlemen, a broke person cannot take you to the land of wealth and success. It just won't happen. And there's a lot of people out there that's teaching about money, success, prosperity. And ladies and gentlemen, they don't have it. They don't experience it. So you need to understand that you always reward loyalty with loyalty, reward disloyalty with distance. People that are disloyal to me, I don't want to see their name. I don't want to see their picture. I never want to hear from them again the rest of my life because I do not reward disloyalty with loyalty. I reward disloyalty with distance, major distance. Now, do not respect loyalty from those who cannot give honesty. I've got 3 minutes left. I got to go. Now, I'm talking about loyalty because it's a part of success. Do not expect loyalty from those who cannot give you honesty. And the last thing on loyalty, loyalty is hard to find. Trust is easy to lose. Actions speak louder than words. When people are sitting at the table and they're working on their phone and you think that they're doing business or you think that they're doing something for the ministry, when in return they're texting a boyfriend or they're texting their children or whatever the case may be, and you say, "What are you doing?" "Oh, I'm doing work for the company." No, that's not true. It's important that you understand that loyalty and honesty go hand in hand. I've been loyal. I'm loyal to you. I've been here every year. You've never missed a broadcast. So it's important that you understand that. And remember this, I forgive quickly, but I trust slowly. I wish somebody put that up. Loyalty is precious, by the way. Whoever said that. There's Charlie. Loyalty, honesty, and integrity. Good, good. Honesty and loyalty goes hand in hand. Good. Come on, keep them coming. I forgive quickly and trust slowly. Loyalty, honesty go hand in hand. Good. Loyalty, number one. Good. These are great comments. You're brilliant. Every one of you are brilliant on this broadcast tonight. Now, let me say this. Don't ever trust anyone who tries to destroy someone else. Now, the truth is one thing, but you understand that you can't trust these people. And what happens is you wind up in a position where that you don't want to be in. You can't even defend yourself with the truth. Because if you try to defend yourself with the truth, always somebody's saying something about it. Don't be pushed by your problems. Put this up, somebody, real quickly. Debbie, get this up quickly. Get your fingers going. Don't be pushed by your problems. I wish somebody, look, she just put that up on Facebook. That's good. That's good. That's good. I like what you put up there. Janine, that's good. Listen, don't be pushed by your problems. Be led by your dreams. Oh my God. I tell you what, man, I could take this thing on for another hour. I know that change is uncomfortable, but change pushes us out of our comfort zone. Don't be pushed by your problems. Be led by your dreams. So I wanted to tell you tonight that anybody who disrespects me is not qualified to share in any of my knowledge, any of my wealth, or any of my success. Not one penny. Last thought. Don't go broke trying to prove you're not broke to people who are broke. Just because you drive Bentleys and uh, Maybachs and Rolls Royces and Phantoms and the Rave and the Dawn, just you got a new Cadillac. You do understand that a lot of people that have those things, if you take their assets and their liabilities, they have no net worth. Well, how did you put that up? Somebody put a heart up. It turned around and had me and her in that heart. Of course, you do understand that I have a lot of people that make pictures of me and them together, which is what I told you to do. I like to see your pictures up, but I don't think I've ever seen that before. Bev's Dream, glad to have you back. I may not be saying that right. Bev's Dream, glad to have you back. How do I say it? Bev's Dream, I'm glad to have you back. Can somebody clarify that for me? Debbie, you put that up. What does that mean? What does that mean? I don't know what that means. I'm waiting for a response, please. Don't go broke. Try. Oh, Beverly Grimshaw. I got you. I got Grimshaw. Okay, Beverly. Good to see you. Donna Thompson, good to see you. I love all you guys. I tell you what, there goes those hearts again, flipping around like that. I've never seen that before. That's new. There goes one there. Watch. The thing just turns around. I don't know how you do that. I tell you, I'm amazed that you know how to do that. I really am. That's great. I love it, though. I love it. Don't go broke trying to prove you're not broke to people who are broke. I just about said something that I know I would be criticized for saying. And you know that I'm always honest with you. I've never told you anything that wasn't true to my knowledge. Yeah, I have a check. I just can't say it. I just can't say it. Let me tell you something. Don't you dare die with the treasure still inside you. Don't you dare die on me with that treasure that you have inside of you. You have a treasure inside you. You need to hear that. Now, the thing that you respect will come to you. The things that you disrespect, they're going to exit your life. You go in there and beat your wife every night or beat your girlfriend. You shouldn't beat anybody, but let's just a hypothetical so it's not misunderstood. You go in there and beat your wife every night. There, we got that one up. That's great. Penny Potter, Charlie Austin, the Violetta. Now they got it on the big screen there. That's good. We got that working great. The things that you respect will come to you. You go in there and beat your wife. You shouldn't beat anybody. But if you go in there and hit your wife every night, eventually she's going to find a way out from you or your girlfriend. And by the way, it works the same way. Now, ladies, you may not be able, although I'll tell you one thing. I knew a lady that was in Tyler, Texas. And y'all might remember the story where that she beat the living daylights out of her husband and he put him in the hospital. So some of these women, they know karate. Some of these ladies know Saudi karate. You got to be careful. Every dream is obtainable. And let me say this. I can't allow the things that have hurt me in the past to control my future. I can't allow the things that hurt me in the past to control my future. That's why you need to be very careful who you listen to. And one of the greatest opposition, this is a good word. Somebody needs to put this up. I was in an abusive husband relationship. I can't sit here, but I can sit there. I was in an abusive relationship, I think she said, for 25 years. Well, you shouldn't have stayed 25 years. I don't know who put that up, but you know I love you. But, this is kind of like the truth. This is reality setting in. You don't need, and by the way, if you think the grass is greener on this other side, I know things that you don't know. The grass is not greener on the other side. Now, that abusive situation that you was in there, young lady, uh, you can't move forward if your feet are planted in the past. That's good. Good word, Debbie. So it's important that you understand that if you're in an abusive relationship for 25 years, I don't care how much praying you've done. After 25 years, if God hadn't changed that sucker, you need to dump him. You need to dump his little butt. Who put that up about being in an abusive relationship for 25 years? Who put that up? I'd like to know who you are. I know you're one of my proteges and I love you, but I'd just like to know who that is. And let me say this too. You do understand you don't allow your worst enemy to be between your ears. The mind is all right, I got to get out. You know that. I promised you 30 minutes. We started about 6 after. It's been about 30 minutes. I'd like to thank each and every one of you for joining me this evening on this Michael Chitwood International Broadcast of America. I hope that you've learned something, and I hope that you know that I care about you. I hope next week that we're going to be able to start our weekly broadcast back. And I'm going to be teaching wealth nuggets, the practical things of wealth. I was going to do that tonight, but our teleprompter here couldn't put up the talking points that I wanted to talk to you about. Thank you, Charlie. That's great. I like that. I like that. I like that creativity. Charlie's a great country singer, by the way. Um, all right. Does anybody have anything that you want to comment on the screen? This is your Q&A time right here. I told you I'd give that to you. Anybody have any comments? So thank you, son, very much for being with me this evening. I appreciate it. Go have fun. Get off of here. Go have fun. I appreciate your support, but I know what you're doing, and you need to go enjoy that with a beautiful wife that you have, Ramona. Yep, Mona. I was about not to say her name, but I've already said your name, so obviously they know that Dr. Jason Martin and Ramona Martin are connected close, very close. They're as one. Does anybody have any questions? Post your questions at this time. I told you that I would take your live questions tonight. Love you. Thank you, David, very much. I appreciate it. And thank you for being loyal to me. Thank you very much. Anybody have any questions now? The big screen, the monitor's working now. I can see them good. That's great. Post your comments. Anybody have any questions? Or if you want to, you can send those at info@drchitwood.com email. Info@drchitwood.com email. By the way, if you haven't been on Twitter, I'd like to ask you to go to Twitter and like our post and then retweet it. Can I get you guys to do that tonight for me? It's the only thing. I've never charged you any money. I don't want any money. I don't need any money. What I need for all of you to go to Twitter or Facebook, either one. Make a like. You have to like it. Make a small comment. Say praise the Lord or amen or whatever you want to say, and then retweet it. That's the only way that it benefits us. But you just liking something, it means nothing. Nothing. What I want you to do is I want you to like it, make a quick comment. Don't put up 30 words on the thing, and then share it. And you need to do that on Facebook, and you need to do that on Twitter, okay? All right. Hey, I've enjoyed being with you this evening. I hope that you learned something. That's my desire. I'm passionate about your success. I really am. Those just aren't words, because if they were, we wouldn't be making 1,029 millionaires. I'm passionate about your success. I'm passionate about you being the best that you can be. I really am. I pray that you have a great week. As you know, today is Wednesday, middle week. You still have 2 days left in the work week, 3 days if you're work on Saturdays like I do. Actually, now I work 7 days a week. If Oh, by the way, they want me to tell you that our new book will be out soon. Anyone Can Be a Millionaire. You need to get, if you want to pre-order that, you can. You get a discount if you want to pre-order if you're interested in it. Also, 40 Millionaire Success Strategies are available right now at a discounted price. And then also Winners are always dreamers. That's one of our most popular books. If you want any of our books, just go. By the way, you need to visit Tumblr. We're on Instagram. We're on all of those. Dr. Michael GT. Well, good evening to you, sir. I'm glad that you are with us for this brief broadcast. Be sure that you go to Twitter tonight when we hang up, if you're on Twitter, and I want you to retweet one of your favorite tweets by Michael Chitwood. Would you do that for me? And don't forget that I want all of you to go to the Warrior Bride International tweet. It's called tweet page. That's what it's called. Whatever it is, and because we've had that for years, and our leaders never told us. So it's important for you to know that you need to say something positive on Warrior Bride. That's our intercessor group there that constantly is praying for me and others. We have a long list that they're praying for. I appreciate you guys very much. And I want you to know this: the best is yet to come because the worst is over. Put that on the screen before I go. The worst is over and the best is yet to come. The worst is over and the best is yet to come. I need somebody posting that real quickly on Facebook. Please put that up. Pam, put that up for me if you would. Pam's on Facebook tonight. The worst is over and the best. There we go. There we go. Right there. We got it up there. There's Meredith. She's got it up. Violetta's got it up. Charlie Austin. The worst is over and the best is yet to come. Don't forget about our Spiritual Warfare Conference coming up December 4th, 5th, 6th, and 7th. A special Warrior Bride meeting on December the 4th at 1 o'clock with workshops. A special evening event on December the 4th. Those of you that's planning on coming, then you need to get your reservations made now. We have two great hotels, by the way. The Embassy Suites. That's a great rate. Includes your breakfast and hors d'oeuvres in the evening. I think it's $120 a night. And then we have Home 2 Suites. And that's, I think that's $100, something like that. You can go to our website at warriorbride.international.org, or you can go to iccmworldwide.org. iccmworldwide.org. Don't wait to the last minute, because you know that we have a limit on the number we're going to take. I have 7 great speakers, and I think you're going to be blessed. I think you're going to find out that your life is going to change drastically when you come to the conference. We're trying to put together our Christmas gala. If that happens, that will be on the evening of December the 7th. Ladies, get your gowns out and get ready. Penny Potter talked to Patricia today. Great. Okay. Thank you very much for taking your time this evening. I love each and every one of you. God bless you. And remember, if I can change the way that you think, I can change the way that you live. Good night, everybody.